Welcome back. The month of March marks Colon Cancer Awareness Month, a reminder for all of us that while on the rise, colon cancer remains the most preventable, yet unfortunately least prevented cancer. West Palm Beach-based survivor Ela Flores was honored at the Cologuard Classic, a PGA Tour Champions tournament that raises awareness and honors survivors. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. We really appreciate it. We want to dive right in because we don't have a lot of time, but can you tell us a little bit more about your story and your journey from patient to now advocate?
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. My goodness, my story, my journey was an interesting one. It started in March of 2020, right actually this month. So if we can recall a little bit what was happening in March of 2020, which was we were all shutting down for COVID. So that's where my journey started. So I was diagnosed right literally before we were shut down for COVID. I think I was the last colonoscopy that my doctor actually did before their office shut down completely for COVID. And then I actually had to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get diagnosed. I was actually diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, which was somewhat advanced. And I subsequently went through 6 months of chemo and ended my treatment in October of 2020. So that's how my whole journey in 2020 started.
My goodness,
Hi.
had you not been able to get in for that colonoscopy, this could be a totally different story.
Absolutely.
Wow, I'm
Absolutely.
so glad you're doing well. So fill us in a little bit about the
Thank you.
PGA Tour Champions Tournament this past weekend. How did you get involved?
Well, I've been doing some work with Exact Sciences, who actually they manufacture Cologuard. So I love them. They've been so wonderful to me. And they paired me up with John Houston. I believe that's how we pronounce his name. And I'm so grateful that he took the time to talk about colorectal cancer and colon cancer and anything related, because this is the month and I'm wearing blue because blue is our color. And I was there. I wasn't able to be there personally, but I was there in my heart. And they did have a lot of, um, advertising regarding Cologuard and some interviews that I did with them. So I was actually there. I was getting pictures from some of my friends. They were sending me little videos and pictures of me on billboards and
Okay.
talking a little bit about colon cancer.
Were you just going in for a routine colonoscopy?
I was actually well, yes. So I was screened with Cologuard. So I wasn't actually having a colonoscopy. I went to my doctor, my well woman doctor, and she said, "Hey, it's time for that colonoscopy." And I was like, "Oh, I really don't want to do that." I was busy living my life. I was working. I didn't want to like miss a day of work. And she said, "You know what? We have this thing. It's called Cologuard. We just send it to your house, follow the instructions. They're super easy, 1, 2, 3." And that's exactly what I did. And a few days later, I received a call from my doctor's office saying that it was positive. So then at that point, I did have to go in for a colonoscopy. What's really interesting is that I never had any symptoms. I did not have any family history. So it wasn't exactly on my radar to get screened or that I had to have like a timeline to be there to do this. So this was completely out of left field for me. I had no idea what I was dealing with, where I was. I mean, had I had a symptom, then I would have been able to address it. But no,
Sure.
it wasn't necessarily a routine colonoscopy.
And they say that unfortunately there aren't always a lot of symptoms. That's why it goes undiagnosed.
Exactly. It's almost like I mean, I hate to say this, but almost like a silent
Sure.
killer. And there's so many different, I guess everybody's a little different and there's many different processes to it. So in my particular case, it was on the right side of my body, which you actually have a little bit of room there. So you are, from what I understand from what my doctor said, I'm going to be less symptomatic than somebody who has it over on the left side of their body because there's less space in your body with all your organs. So it was very interesting. It was very shocking to me because I did not expect it. I thought, okay, I got a positive Cologuard. But at the end of the day, that could happen and maybe it's nothing crazy. You don't
Sure.
automatically, or we shouldn't automatically jump to the worst case scenario. But in my case, it was actually a reality, and people are getting screened younger and younger.
Well, thank you so much for your insight. Anything else you would like to share about the program that you're involved in and how to raise awareness?
Well, I will say this about awareness. I mean, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to fight colorectal cancer. There are people that are getting diagnosed younger and younger, and it is actually considered one of the most preventable cancers, yet the least prevented cancer, which makes it very interesting, which basically means, hey, if it gets caught early, your prognosis is fantastic. But we don't get tested enough. So I would say, you know what, get out there, get screened, especially if you have family history, talk to your doctor about it. Be your own advocate, even if you don't think you're within the range, because there's so many younger people getting diagnosed with colon cancer these days. I mean, the highest rate is between 20 and 30 years old that they're seeing a rise or a spike in colon cancer. So we don't know what's happening. But if you do consider yourself like either having some symptoms, talk to your doctor, be your advocate, push, because that could actually save your life.
Oh, wow, definitely saved yours. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And if you'd like
Thank
to
you.
get involved with Pairings with a Pro, as you were talking about, but also just to learn more and how you can make sure that you are getting screened, go to our website. We've put a link there, WPBF.com. Sandra?
Alrighty, thanks, Erin.